Hello friends, welcome to Aspirant Education. Today I will teach you some important MCQs for Assam direct recruitment. Let's start the classes. So the first question is, who was the first Governor-General of Bengal? Keep in mind, the question is, who is the first Governor-General of Bengal? And the answer is Lord Warren Hastings. So the first Governor-General of Bengal is Lord Warren Hastings. And the second question is, under which act the British established central administration in India? This is the very important questions. So which act or established the central administration in India? The answer is the Regulating Act of 1773. The third question is, when was the Supreme Court established at Calcutta? So the first Supreme Court of India was established at Calcutta in 1774 under the Regulating Act of 1774. This is 1773. Under the Regulating Act of 1773. The Supreme Court was established in 1774 under the Regulating Act of 1773. Keep in mind, under the Regulating Act of 1773, this is a typing mistake. So the next question is, which act is also known as the Act of Settlement? Act of Settlement is known as the Amendment Act of 1781. It's very easy to remember. Act of Settlement is 1781. Next question, which act established the system of double government? Double government, or you can say dual government also. So it is the Pitch India Act of 1784 established the dual government. The next question, who was the first Governor-General of India? The first question was, who was the first Governor-General of Bengal? And this is India. Okay, the questions are different, so the answer will also be different. Keep in mind, don't be confused with the first Governor-General of Bengal and India. The first Governor-General of India is Lord William Bentinck. The seventh question is, when was the Indian Civil Service appointed? And the answer will be, Indian Civil Service was appointed in 1854 under Macaulay Committee. Indian Civil Service, as all of us know, that civil service is the prestigious job of India. No doubt all are the prestigious job in India, but under civil service we get grade A job. So in 1854 under Macaulay Committee. Lord Macaulay is also known as the father of Indian civil service. Keep in mind the additional question I'm giving you. Lord Macaulay is known as the father of Indian civil servant. So eighth question is, which act is also known as the Act of Good Governance in India? Good governance. Keep in mind, the Government of India Act 1858 is known as the Act of Good Governance in India. So next question is, who was the first Viceroy of India? The first Viceroy of India was Lord Canning. Next question, who introduced the portfolio system? Portfolio system kune introduced Koresele. The answer hobo Lord Canning in 1859. And the Indian Council Act of 1861. So under Indian Council Act of 1861, Lord Canning introduced the portfolio system in 1859. Keep in mind, this is portfolio system introduced in 1815 under Indian Council Act of 1861. The Indian Council Act or any acts are totally different. Okay. The next question is, which act is also known as the Parliamentary Reform? Very easy question. Parliamentary Reform ka kun act tok kwa hoy? The answer is Indian Council Act of 1909 is also known as the Parliamentary Act. The next question is, which act introduced the communal representation for Muslim? Communal representation for Muslim was introduced by the Indian Council Act of 1909. Keep in mind, So the next question, Government of India Act 1919 is also known as Government of India Act 1919 is also known as what? Montagu Chelmsford Reform. So RBI, Reserve Bank of India, was established under which act? RBI কেতিয়া established হয়েছিল? RBI Government of India Act 1935 or established হয়েছিল? Under which act? It is Government of India Act 1935. Next question, who was the first Governor-General of Independence India? Keep in mind, this is a very twisted question. First Governor-General of India is totally different, and first Governor-General of Independent India is totally different. Okay, so now we are reading the first Governor-General of Independent India is Lord Mountbatten. So Lord Mountbatten is known as the first Governor-General of Independent India. The next question is, when was the system of budget? As we all know that budget ki hoy. Okay, budget ketia introduce hoyshile? The answer to hobo apnar 1860 under Lord Canning. First time budget 1860 introduce kora hoyshile Viceroy Lord Canning. The next question is, which act is also known as the mini constitution of India? Mini constitution of India kun act of kuaj hoy? The answer hobo apnar 42nd Amendment Act of 42nd Amendment Act. The next question is, the philosophical part of the constitution is taken from, as we all know that constitution, Indian constitution is the lengthiest constitution of the world. Okay, Indian constitution is the lengthiest constitution of the world. So there are many parts of the constitutions. So we also many parts of the Indian constitution. So we are reading here the philosophical part is taken from which part of the constitution? American Constitution. The next question is the political part. I already told you that there are many parts of the Indian Constitution. The philosophical part from American Constitution and the political part from British Constitution. The next question is, how many types of emergencies do Indian Constitution provide? Indian Constitution keita different type of emergencies asle? Answer to hobo apnar 3 types. There are 3 types of emergencies. Etu ki asle? National emergency under Article 352, state emergency under Article 365 or 56, and financial emergency under Article 360. So apna eta homework dim moi. President rule kun emergency koa hoy? President rule kun emergency koa hoy? The next question is DPSP. What is the full form of DPSP? Directive Principle of State Policy is taken from which country in Indian Constitution? It's taken from Irish Constitution, and Irish Constitution has been from in Irish. It's taken from which constitution? Keep in mind, in India it is taken from Irish Constitution, and in Irish, okay, it's taken from which country? That is your homework. So the next question is, under which Amendment Act the words socialist, secular, integrity were added? So these 3 words are the part of the preamble of our constitution. Socialist, secular, and integrity is added from which Amendment Act? The answer is 42nd Amendment Act. As we all know that 42nd Amendment Act is also known as the mini constitution of India because there were lot of changes in this Amendment Act. Okay, the next question is, when the fundamental right can be suspended? Fundamental right apuna ketia suspend kora jay? During the term of national emergency. So fundamental right can be suspended during national emergency, but keep in mind, except Article 20 and 21, all the part of fundamental right can be suspended. Keep in mind, this is very, very, very important questions, which has been this question, as per my knowledge, I got this question in UPSC as well as APSC. So when the fundamental right can be suspended during national emergency, except article, that means Article 20 or 21 suspend kora nohoy ketiao. Apune monot rakhibo etu question. Equality before law and equal protection of law is in which article? Equality before law and equal protection of law is in which article? The answer will be Article 14. The next question is, who appoints the chairman and member of the State PCS? That means State Public Service Commission. Appoint chairman or a member of State Public Service Commissioner kune appoint kore? The answer to hobo apuna governor of the state. Governor of all the states appoints the chairman and member of the State Public Service Commission. Keep in mind, State Public Service Commission. Always do remember. And one additional question I will give you here. If the question will be, who appoints the chairman and member of UPSC? If the question come chairman and member of UPSC, then your answer should be the President of India. The next question is, who constitute the Financial Commission? Financial Commission kune constitute kore? The answer to hobo apuna President. The next question is, what must be the minimum age to be the President of India? You can see here the 27th question I have given in different color because it was very important, and this question have been come in different examination also. The minimum age to be the President of India is 35 years old. Keep in mind, this 27 number question was in the 2020 or 21, I exactly cannot remember, but I got in the TET examination of Assam also. The next question is, the oath of office of the President is administered by? You see, I gave here 2 or 3 questions regarding the President because recently the presidential election was held. Okay, and for additional question, the 15th President of India is Madam Draupadi Murmu. Keep in mind, the 15th President of India is Madam Draupadi Murmu. So the oath and office of the President is administered by. Now, the Madam Draupadi Murmu is the President of India. So, who takes the oath or who administered the oath for the President? The answer will be the Chief Justice of India. Chief Justice of India administered the oath of the President of India. So one question I will give you, who appoints the Chief Justice of India? The answer will be the President. Okay, don't be confused. So the next question is, who appoints the Prime Minister, CAG, Comptroller and Auditor General, CEC, Chief Election Commissioner, Governor and Chairman of the member of UPSC? As I already told you the answer of this question in the previous question only. The answer will be the President of India. So President of India appoint not only PM, okay, various other ministers, CAG, CEC, Governor, Chairmen and member of UPSC, and also there are many more dignitaries like the Chief Justice of India, okay, judges and Chief Justice of Supreme Court as well as High Court. Okay, let's go to the next question. Which house of the parliament is a permanent body? So permanent body means what? It is fixed. It never get dissolved. Keep in mind, the answer will be the Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha is the permanent body of the parliament. Keep in mind. And I will give one additional question regarding the Rajya Sabha. 2/3, okay, 2/3 member of the Rajya Sabha get retired, or there will be election each after 2 years. Keep in mind. So 31st question is 31 number question. When was the Supreme Court of India inaugurated? Keep in mind, inaugurated. Okay, the question is inaugurated. When was the Supreme Court of India inaugurated? The answer will be 28 January 1950. And the next question is, who appoint the judge of the Supreme Court and the High Court? As I already told you here only, the 29th number questions, who appoint the Supreme Court and the High Court judges? The answer will be the President of India. The next question will be, Chief Justice of Supreme Court hold office until the age of. This is also the very important questions which was I exactly cannot remember the year, but I got in the UPSC, not UPSC, sorry, it is APSC. Okay, so Chief Justice of Supreme Court hold office until the age of আপনার Chief Justice of India, sorry, Chief Justice of Supreme Court এই বছরলৈকে highest officer থাকে. The answer will be 65 years old. If he or she will be 65 year old, then they will be retired. The next question is, which part of the constitution deal with the governor of the state? Which parts? It's not article, keep in mind. Which part of the constitution deal with the governor of the state? The answer will be the part 6 of the constitution deal with the governor of the state. The next question is, who is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha? Ex officio chairman kone hoy Rajya Sabha? The answer will be the vice president of India is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. The next question is, at present how many high courts are there in India? Okay, as we all know that there are many states and UTs also. So my question is, how many high courts are there at present? So the answer will be 25 high courts are there in India. There are many high court which are for 2 or 3 different states or UTs, keep in mind. So the next question will be the which amendment act speaks about the Panchayati Raj system? So this is very important questions. Which amendment act speaks about the Panchayati Raj system? The answer will be the 73rd Amendment Act of 1992 speaks about the Panchayati Raj system. One additional question I will give you, which which is the first state to implement the Panchayati Raj system? Which is the first state to implement the Panchayati Raj system? Okay, the answer will be the Rajasthan, followed by Andhra Pradesh. The first state to introduce Panchayati Raj system was Andhra Pradesh, keep in mind. Which amendment act lowered the voting age from 21 to 18 years old? This is very important questions. 38 number, which amendment act lowered the voting age from 21 to 18 year old? So at first there was the voting age of an individual was 21 year old, but under act, okay, the voting age was reduced to 18 years old. As we all know that right now, if any citizen of India will be the 18 years old, they will be eligible to vote. Okay, so before it was 21 years old. So which act lowered? The answer will be the 61st Amendment Act. 61st Amendment Act lowered the voting age from 21 to 18 years old. The next question, who is the father of the Indian Constitution? It is very easy and most important question of the political science. So who is the father of Indian Constitution? The answer will be the Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar is the father of Indian Constitution. So the last question of the class is, who is the first Lokpal? So who is the first Lokpal? The answer will be Justice Pinaki is the last Lokpal. Thank you for watching, and if you like the video, kindly don't forget to share and subscribe. Thank you.